Romanos III Argyros, or Romanus III Argyros, was Byzantine emperor from the 15th of November 1028 until his death. Life, family and early career. Romanos Argyros was the son of an unnamed member of the Argyros family, who may be identifiable with the Pothos Argyros who defeated a Magyar raid in 958, or with Eustathius Argyros, known only for commissioning a poem in honor of Romanos II in 950. Romano's father was the son of another Romanos Argyros, who had married Agatha, a daughter of Romanos I Lake Arpanos. Romanos had several siblings. Basil Argyros, who served as general and governor under Basil II, Leo, who served under Basil and was killed in Italy in 1017, Pulcheria Argyropolina, who married the magistress Basil Scleros, an anonymous sister who married Constantine Carantenus, who served as Jew of Antioch under Romanos, and Maria Argyropolina, who married Giovanni Orseola, son of Doge Pietro II Orseola. Romanos was born in 968. Romanos served as Krytsinopsikion, with the rank of Protospartharios. In this capacity he persecuted heretics at Achamonaia. He was then promoted to the post of quaestor, and became one of the judges of the Hippodrome. In this role he is mentioned in the Pera, a compendium of legal decisions compiled by the notable jurist Eustathius Romaeus. He was promoted further to the rank of Patrikios and the post of oikonomus of the Great Church, while continuing to preside over a tribunal. At the time of the death of Basil II's successor, Emperor Constantine VIII, in 1028, he held the post of urban prefect of Constantinople. Romanos attracted the attention of Constantine VIII, who forced him to divorce his wife and to marry the emperor's daughter Zoe Porphyrogenita. The marriage took place on 12 November 1028, and 3 days later Constantine VIII died, leaving Romanos III as emperor. The new emperor showed great eagerness to make his mark as a ruler, but was mostly unfortunate in his enterprises. He spent large sums upon new buildings and in endowing the monks. His endeavor to relieve the pressure of taxation disorganized the finances of the state. Idealizing Marcus Aurelius, Romanos aspired to be a new philosopher king, and similarly desired to imitate the military prowess of Trajan. In 1030 he resolved to retaliate upon the incursions of the Muslims on the eastern frontier by leading a large army in person against the Mirdasids of Aleppo, but by allowing himself to be surprised on the march he sustained a serious defeat at Azaz, near Antioch. Though this disaster was reduced by the capture and successful defense of Edessa by George Maniax in 1032, and by the sound defeat of a Saracen fleet in the Adriatic, Romanos never recovered his early popularity. As a member of the aristocracy, Romanos III abandoned his predecessor's curtailment of the privileges of the nobility and reduced their taxes, at the same time allowing peasant freeholders to fall into a condition of serfdom. In a vain attempt to reduce expenditure, Romanos limited his wife's expenses, which merely exacerbated the alienation between the two. At home, Romanos III faced several conspiracies, mostly centered around his sister-in-law Theodora, as in 1029 and 1030. Although he survived these attempts on the throne, his early death in 1034 was supposed to have been due to poison administered by his wife, though there is also speculation that he was drowned in a bath on his wife's orders. He was buried in the Church of St. Mary Parableptus, which he built. Family. By his first wife Helena, Romanos III Argyros had a daughter, who was engaged to Henry III, Holy Roman Emperor. He had no children by his second wife Zoe.